at you.
Motherfucking DeSatis versus Disney. This is some gangster shit.
Somebody please explain this shit, because that was a little bit above my pay grade, or maybe I just don't
Nah,
give a fuck.
Dude, trust me, it's some gangster shit. Tank broke it down for me. I brought the story of it, and Tank was like, dude, did you go a little deeper into this shit? And I was like, nah. He was like, look, and he gave me the rundown. So please.
Yeah, because I'm just going to say what I got. I got Disney pissed off because the previous administration said that they can do some shit. And he like, nah, pussy, you going to do what I say. I'm appointing these motherfuckers over there. And they the ones that's going to hold the true power and oversight of your shit. And we going to take some of the power away from you. And we're going to redistrict this shit. Go ahead.
That's the cliff notes. But Tank, give him the parameters of
what this. Granted, I am not a news source, and I probably have a little bit of this shit wrong. But Disney bought up damn near the whole city back in the day as like individual companies under fake companies they set up just to buy the land, so it didn't look like Disney was purchasing all of fucking Florida to put up Disneyland, right? Mm-hmm. They have negotiated to a point where Disney controls all the shit that goes in the park, including how much they get charged for utilities. Like they have set up negotiating factors where they could put a nuclear facility on their property if they want to. They have a private police department, private fire department. This is corporations run amok. And on the city side, like you said, they have their own people. Well, they had their own people installed to do whatever the fuck they wanted. And when DeSatis came in, he kind of flipped the board and was like, nah, fuck that. I got some people that are going to be in charge of Disney. It's fucking nuts. I mean, can you imagine a company, an area as big as Disney, as much resources as they take up, being able to set their own utility rates until 2035? Can you imagine the money they're saving?
I took a snapshot of an article. It says DeSantis originally planned to tighten control over Disney by installing a hand-picked board of directors to oversee the Reedy Creek Improvement District, now the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, which essentially allows the company to operate as a type of local government governing itself. Yeah. It afforded Disney special privileges and shielded the company from typical local government regulations and property taxes, worth as much as $200 million per year by some estimates.
It's the fucking Vatican. The Vatican, run by a goddamn Vatican.
Yep.
I never knew they moved like that, man. I never knew they moved like that in the guise of a damn mouse.
Yeah.
These guys was making money hand over fist and writing their own laws. So I kind of get but I think what pissed them off was that their support for the LGBT community, stuff like that, kind of set him off. And also, I guess he ain't getting his taste. He want a piece. Like he trying to run for president, man.
I don't get this shit with like. I mean, I thought the motherfucker. Listen, I don't understand how everything is going back to gay people now. every fucking thing. And fellas, I'm gonna watch it. I ain't gonna say nothing disrespectful.
I don't care. Say what you want.
Yeah, well, I know me. I don't want to deal with the nut shit, but it's just, I was listening to Charleston White, and he was saying, he was like, these people are the new fucking bullies. He said it's not about being cooperative and cohabitating. They want to force that shit on you. You know what I'm saying? And anytime, like, what the fuck do Disney is about business? What the fuck do it got to do with that man's views? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, then you look at the news, they over in damn near all parts of Africa trying to spread that shit. Kamala over there with 60 million. Like, what the fuck I mean, I can say what Disney got to do with it, but it's just this shit. It's coming back in everything, man. And I mean, I don't want to get too far off topic, but it's like, come on, man.
It's a political hot. It's a political hot button right now. It's an issue cats can run on. Mind you,
It's crazy shit.
He's gearing up. You know what I mean? He's trying to, lay his stamp down. But they're like, dude, if you can't handle the state that you in, you talk about, if they don't do as I say, if they don't get my people on that board, I'm gonna put a prison next to what you call it, man. He's threatened to build a prison next to Disney.
I bet he will.
See what I'm saying? They're like, dude, you can do it, but it'd be kind of like political suicide.
But look, if Trump don't make it, this the next best fucking thing. And again, I'm not that opposed to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But Eric did, like Biden, he just announced his he's about to run for re-election. And
he ain't gonna survive that.
And and everybody is like, people ain't as enthusiastic because he's putting the fuck on. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you got this whole party. They like, where the fuck is Trump at? They don't care what he did. Which I mean, come on, man, pussy. I mean, they act like he was selling nuclear war secrets. I mean,
it's not that. It's just him doing what he did and the timing. It's like nobody wants to try to vote for somebody who may not be eligible.
No, I get that. Go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? So this is the like you said, the next best thing that's going to come out of their party. He's the front runner right now, but he got his own issues in his backyard. This ain't going away.
I mean, but when it comes to Trump and Biden, I mean, one's protected by law and they're both protected by nature. I mean, these motherfuckers are old.
Oh,
they are not going to make it for another 4 years. Like, you don't buy green bananas at that point, But getting back to Disney, they have enough money to bury politicians.
That's what I'm saying. If he can't make it out of this, there's no way in hell he's going to be able to do it on the state scale. He won't if he can't make it out of Florida because, like Tank said, Disney got long money. They got people. They didn't just start this overnight, man. Come on, man. They have their own, pretty much their own little country.
Could it be? Let me just ask something now. Let's look at Casino. I know it's a movie based on a true story, but that's what. Hey, man, look. Those casinos thought they had long money till them cowboys walked up in there and was like, hey, you're gonna give him I know the nephew's dumb as shit, but I need you to give him his job back. And he was like, no. He was like, well, you coming in here, you don't respect our ways. It happens all the time. We're gonna show you, and they cause a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but who said that those folks aren't still around? You see what I'm saying? And when I say long money, they're still there. That element's still there. You can have your little local focals or whatever, but who gets the food in there? Everything comes in on a truck. Who owns the union? They got their people, man. It's baked in the cake. They're not going anywhere.
Man,
like I said, they could get this cat up out of there like it ain't shit. They could get him out of there.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. The motherfuckers love DeSatis. That's some shit that we would have to see, bro. Okay. Because they look, man, they love the don't say gay bill. They love all that shit.
They love that dude they just fired yesterday too on Fox, right?
Tucker.
Yeah, they love him too.
700 million.
He's about to cost. If Disney decide to pull up and leave Florida, they're the biggest corporation in the state.
They ain't gonna leave Florida.
They're not gonna leave. And it's cheaper to get rid of him.
He ain't gonna leave either.
It's cheaper to get rid of him, dude. There's term limits. Man, there's term limits, man. All they gotta do is muddy him up a little bit. That's all they gotta do is muddy him up.
You can't.
You remember, or they can pay the people to be like, you know what? I don't think, or they could take their money and back Trump.
How about the Larry Flynn approach, where they just put some money on his head? Like, hey, who's got dirt? You remember he did that?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. Listen, ain't nobody cared that Trump was fucking this bitch until it came time. Ain't nobody. What dirt they gonna find on this dude? Now, unless he got the don't say gay bill, and you come to find out that he was the friend in this other story we're gonna talk about.
Exactly. He was a little zesty.
Right.
And, yeah, but dude, come on, man. We talking Disney money. They can make some shit up, man. Easy. They could get him up out of there, man. He's a person. Disney is a business. He's just a person. That's it, man.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man.
Disney's an industry.
We underestimate goddamn politicians.
Right.
A couple of weeks ago, I mean, we hit on Budweiser, playing Just a Tip with Mulligan Devaney or whatever that dude's name is.
Right on.
And the backlash. Budweiser lost $5 billion worth of market cap behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Disney will end up seeing those type of losses?
I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sure they will, but not just because of him. They'll take their lumps, but he's not bigger and won't ever be bigger than the brand of Disney.
No.
That's all I'm saying. It could be a David and Goliath type situation, and you can pick who you want.
Yeah,
but I got a funny feeling that they will be able to get him up out of there with a little bit of money. Like you said, put some money on his head, and it's a wrap.
I hear you, and I'm not saying you're wrong about these corporations. I mean, that's what Blade Runner was pretty much about, was the future being ran by shit nothing but corporations.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's a lot of the video games. I mean, pretty much that's the way the world is run now. You know what I'm saying? War is nothing but contractors and mercs. But I just think we underestimating this shit, man. Got a lot of people tired of the way this country is going. And this motherfucker is providing a little piece of how things somewhat used to be. A little bit of normality, man. Like,
now he's dude, you got to do your research on DeSatis. This dude, he is the epitome of Florida, man. He's a little extreme. Like,
no, I'm not saying I like him.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of people, they feel him, but it's like Florida feels him. Florida got its own little thing. Florida got its own dynamic, but also this is the same place where Disney was allowed to. They got roots.
No.
They're in there deep.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying I'm saying that particular demographic of people.
Mm-hmm.
Look at, I'm telling you, every week it was some shit coming out about Trump. You think the people gave a fuck?
No.
Listen, I was listening to a little bit of you guys' show, and I was also, my wife was telling me about it, and you guys brought it up about, the reason they let him go was about, I mean, they're saying now is because in some tweets he said some shit about the higher ups over at Fox. But from my understanding, what was going on was this motherfucker had been lying his ass off about Dominion and those voting machines, and it ended up costing the network $700 million, and so they got rid of his ass. I'm looking in the comments on every fucking thread, and they're like, "Oh, he was a wonderful man. He's the only reason I watch Fox. He's going to land on his feet." And that's why I said, if he'll probably go over there to the Daily fucking Wire, they'll give him 55 million or some shit like that. What they, had promised to not the Matt Walsh, the other cat, but that's what I'm saying. They love these type of people, man. Them the motherfuckers down there. I mean, in other places, like, man, my little girl ain't finna play football with no motherfucking nigga. I mean, no dude.
Like I said, man.
In the dress. Go ahead.
Florida's just one state. Like I said, he has a devout following, but his vote is split because you got Orange Julius.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have that.
No, bro.
That countrywide appeal, because a lot of cats like, man, y'all keep that bad shit crazy in Florida, because what he's saying, he's trying to pass a bill where they don't even want girls to even discuss their periods up until I forget what age. Well, he's taking it there.
Well, no, listen, don't think my dissenting opinion is disagreement.
No,
I'm just trying to look at it, at another vantage point. They love this motherfucker. I mean, you got people looking into his bills and like, hey, man, it's not what was being reported. Like, I think they already trying to put dirt on this man's name because nobody want to see him run. But, well, certain people don't want to see him run. Because I'm telling you, man, we about to see a lot of red come this next election, man. It's
we
too
about
much
to see
weird
these.
shit going on.
We about to see a lot of motherfuckers go at each other's throat because somebody got to get crowned.
Absolutely.
And the vote is split. And they said that a poll just came out. I think the Republicans are between 15 to 25% for Trump over DeSantis as of now, mind you.
Well, they love that motherfucker.
Yeah, and somebody's on trial.
Ain't that shit crazy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's going to shake out. It's going to be some crazy politics going on just to get a nominee for the Republican Party.
Absolutely,
it's going to be crazy. So, sit back and watch this space, and I'll see what this dude do with Florida. I hope he don't put a prison, overlooking Disney. That cat's out there looking through the bars, like, yeah,
right,
yeah. When I come home, I'm coming home.
Everybody from Carroll City, fill that shit up. We went to projects, Ocala, all that shit. Get all the niggas under that.
Free room. Put all the sexual offenders on the window side.
Here you go, your reparations. Put all the VPs from Disney in that motherfucker.
Yeah, man, you didn't have to put Mickey's face on Pac like that, man. You was foul for that.
Hey, man, Mickey's the gangster one here.
I see you put Minnie ass on DeSantis.
Yeah, a little foul, man.
You put Minnie on my dude.
Hey, DeSantis got to know the role he's playing. He's a bottom bunker. Yeah, that motherfucker is not allowed to sleep with pants on around fucking Mickey.
Let me tell you something, man. That motherfucker better come out swinging on him.
Yeah, let's see what it do, man. All right, man. Get these clowns off, man. You are nut for that.
Yeah, man. That's dope. Did you see this shit?
Man.
These people are fucking nuts, man.
What's his full name? So I could
the Pillow Man. He's the fucking Pillow Man.
Yeah. My Pillow.
Yeah.
Liddell
huge
or whatever.
Yeah, Lindell.
Ex crackhead. Mind you.
Say what?
This motherfucker was on the pipe.
Yeah, he got his life together, but former crackhead.
No,
like, well, this is where this bet came from. And then think somebody was gonna come through and do some forensic background check and figure it out. Dude said, I thought it was gonna take me a week. He's like, it took me a weekend to figure out it was a bunch of gibberish.
Right.
Yeah. And was like, okay. He said he called his wife and was like, hey, start planning on what you want to do with this $5 million.
Right.
Because he cracked him. He was like, I got your ass. You want to put up a bet talking about prove me wrong. Got it.
Chat BBC, tell them about the gun line, boss, so people know what we're talking about. Tell them about the gun line so they know what we're talking about.
So the Pillow Man puts up $5 million, saying that the voting machines and things were hacked, right?
That Tucker Carlson shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
By China in 2020.
Yeah.
There you go.
And throws out the data associated with it. And the computer programmer that looked at this shit realized that
forensic
computer guy looks at the data and realized that the dates of creation don't coincide with the election.
Matter of fact, the dates happened like a day before he made the bet.
Yeah.
CEO Mike Lindell, aka former crackhead,
right?
CEO of My Pillow. Yeah, put this damn bet out there. Like I said, you just can't say anything. Just put anything out there like that.
Right.
And the damn courts is like, yeah, you put up a bet.
Right.
Guilty.
You're gonna pay him his fucking money.
Yeah. That's it. You fucked up. What's up?
How in the world does he build this pillow empire when every other crackhead or former crackhead I've known just ends up being the deacon at your church?
He was stealing all his product.
He found a lane.
Yeah.
He found a lane, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know.